James Stewart Best Hardware Store.
James Stewart Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. And welcome back here at West Carter. Welcome also to our Facebook viewers. I do apologize. Thought I hit the button to go live, but we were live on YouTube and on Twitter, but not on Facebook. And we talked all about Rowan County there and what they did last season, and we'll get that updated fully in tomorrow. We'll make sure that that's on that channel as well. But welcome to all of our Facebook users. Sorry about the errors on there as well. But you can always follow us on a lot of different formats and everything else out there as well. As you can take a look, we are on, of course, here at Facebook at Manta Sports Media, but you can also follow us on YouTube at Manta Sports Media, or you can also follow us on Twitter at Manta Sports. And so glad for you to be able to join us here today between the contest here between the Lady Vikings and the Lady Comets. Let's take a look here at West Carter now, as, of course, a little bit of a struggle here on the season for the Lady Comets, starting 0-3. In which, their last game that they had against Bracken County was a little bit of a closer game for them. Ended up losing that one on the second, 57-46. So that was a close game there on Friday night, which the Comets Lady Comets were making their way back and ended up falling just a little bit short. Of course, they fell to Bath County on the road, 57-24, and then fell to Lawrence County here for the for the season opener. Of course, last year for West Carter, they ended up going 22-10 on the season. They won the 62nd district tournament, and they lost in the first round in the 16th regional tournament to Menifee County, which was the 61st district runner-up. And then, of course, they ended up winning the 16th Region All-A tournament, and they lost in the second round of the All-A state tournament. But so far, the leading scorer here for West Carter, of course, I don't have official stats on them just yet there, missing the Bath County game. But your leading scorer definitely is Millie Henderson, taking on that leadership role out there for the Lady Comets. Of course, defensively, you've got Kaylee Kinney out there doing a fantastic job getting in on the boards for the Lady Comets as well. And like I said, they're a team that's trying to find themselves out there and try to get themselves identify who they are. You know, the last 4 years they've had Allie Stone as the anchor for the team, but now they're taking a look, and it looks like actually we've got looking down there, we've got a couple of new faces, new old faces, I should say, out there as well. Just look down there and see number 1, and number 1, Cameron Burton, back on the court here for the Lady Comets. So I have to jot her down here as well. This is going to be her first game back here with the Lady Comets. And taking a look and seeing who else is out there as well. Looks like most others, kind of the same faces we got out there. Of course, taking a look at the lineup here for the Lady Comets. Of course, you've got number 4, Emma Bilavoni, who is the foreign exchange student, still trying to get her working out there as well to get her, but actually she's faced a knee injury during the JV game a little bit ago, so we're probably not going to be seeing her much in action this season. You got number 5, Nova Patton, out there as well. Number 12, Sydney Cecil. Number 15, Kaylee Kinney. Number 22, Madison Stamper. Number 23, Holly Adams. Number 24, Kinley Nolan. Number 25, Jasmine McLeese. Number 30, Millie Henderson. Number 32, McKenna Nichols. Number 34, Holly Brown. Number 41, J.C. Cooley. Number 42, Emily Barker. And number 43, Danica Barker. As they're getting ready here for the national anthem here tonight. All righty, national anthem there. And let's get ready here for the lineups. And we'll start off first with the visiting team here on the scoreboard, the Rowan County Lady Vikings. Starting off, number 2, Katie Chandler. And number 11, Destiny Utterback. And then their leading scorer, number 22, Haven Ford. And then number 32, Brinley Walker. And then number 42, Kelsey Lewis. The head coach here for the Lady Vikings is Matt Stokes. And also on the team, or on the bench, is Kyle Brown from the West Carter Comets during his time period in high school. And now let's take a look here at the West Carter Lady Comets. And starting off, number 42, Emily Barker at forward. And then at guard, number 15, Kaylee Kinney. And then at center, number 32, forward, McKenna Nichols. And then number 34, Holly Brown there at the other guard. And then the senior, number 30, Millie Henderson. The head coach for the Lady Comets is Faith Kahn. And of course, the officials here for today are assigned by the Northeastern Kentucky Basketball Officials Association. So it looks like it's going to be Chandler, Katie Chandler, going to be in the circle to jump it up here for Rowan County, while McKenna Nichols will be doing the honors here for West Carter. There's the whistle, there's the tip, and it's going to be toward Rowan County, but they are going to lose the possession right off the bat. So West Carter will get the possession because Rowan County had control of the tip there. So West Carter going to start in their opening possession here of the first half. As they get it into Nichols, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded there by Chandler of Rowan County. Chandler goes up, shot blocked there by Nichols. Out of bounds will go here to the Lady Vikings. Ford's going to be taking it out here for Rowan County. Gets it over to Utterback. Trying to look on the inside there. Ford shot fakes, gets it out over toward the wing, drives down is Walker. Gives it to Ford. She puts up the shot and no good. Battle for the board, and that's going to end up being won there by Holly Adams, or excuse me, not Holly Adams, but Holly Brown. As West Carter ends up turning that one over, so it'll be Rowan County basketball here. No score just yet. West Carter showing a 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Ford crosses over the timeline, drives down the lane, has two there. And they're going to say steps called as she bumped into Barker. So that's going to be West Carter basketball. Rowan County showing a full court press themselves. Henderson tried to pass that in, but goes off the leg there of Chandler. Brown gets it in. They get it to Kenny. And that one's going to go off of Rowan County. So no score just yet here through about a minute of play. West Carter taking it out and gets Millie Henderson on the nice cut shot, missed. Kenny gets it out to Brown. Rowan County, they're in a man-to-man defense. And close to a 5-second count there. But ball's going to be tipped out, and it'll be West Carter ball here on the side. Out of bounds by Rowan County. West Carter will get it here again across from the other scoreboard or table, I should say, or the media table. Gets it to Brown near the. She's got picked up her dribble, needs some help. Gets it into Henderson. Henderson drives the lane, and she's going to be fouled. And they're going to say that one's on the floor. And they're going to say that one's going to go against Haven Ford, so that's going to be her first, team's first here. They said the foul was on the floor, so no shots will be taken. Brown's going to be taking it in for West Carter, gets it to Henderson. Henderson gets it back out to Brown. Finally gets it out over to Barker. Barker drives in, trying to find somebody to give it up to, and that's going to end up being stolen there by Chandler. Takes it coast to coast, but misses the layup. Rebound there by Kenny of West Carter. Gives it up to Brown. Brown gives it up to Nichols. Sets up the play. Double team there right at the top of the key, and then that's going to be stolen there by Rowan County. Three ball on the way. That's going to be off the mark, no good. Nichols ends up coming up with the rebound for West Carter and just about throws it away. Good job there by Brown to save that from going out of bounds. Kenny gets it into Henderson, gets it to Barker, and puts that up and in for the opening points here. So almost 2.5 minutes passing by before our first points here by West Carter. And it is 2-0. As there's going to be a steal there by Henderson and a re-steal there by Ford. And we're going to get a foul here. And that one's going to go against Kaylee Kenny of West Carter. That's going to be her first, team's first. And then coming into the ball game here for Nichols is going to be number 4, Kinley Nolan. So Ford has the ball in this it's been a defensive first quarter so far. Walker drives it in, gets it out to Ford. Now over to the wing, drives in Walker. She puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. So we're going to get our first 3 throws here of the night. And that one's going to go against number 34, Holly Brown of West Carter. That's going to be her first, team second. And so that's going to put Brindley Walker here at the line, shooting 2. First shot is up, and that one is in for Round County's first point here. 2-1 here. Second shot underway. That one's going to be off the back of the iron. Rebounded there by Henderson, but ended up losing it. Walker ends up getting it, and we're going to get a jump ball. And they're going to say possession goes toward Round County, so I guess they did not count that opening tip where Round County hit it out of bounds as a possession. And Chandler gets the first field goal here for Round County, and they are now up here 3-2 as there's almost a steal there by Utterback as she hits that one out of bounds on the full court press there. West Carter trying to beat the press, gets it up to Henderson. She's going to try to take it in, dishes it off to Nolan. Shot no good. Rebounded there by Kenny, and she puts it up and in. Kaylee Kenny picks up her first points here, and West Carter's back on top here, 4-3. As shot's going to be up and in there, and that is going to be good for number 2, Katie Chandler. And that foul's going to go against Millie Henderson. That's going to be her first, team's third. So Chandler gets a chance to make a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and makes it. So quick turnaround here and a lead change once again as Haven Ford gets the steal, puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Emily Barker of West Carter. That's going to be her first, team's fourth. And so that's going to put Haven Ford at the line here, shooting 2. First shot goes up and in there for Ford. Nichols going to be coming back into the ball game. She's going to be replacing out Emily Barker. Ford will have one more here. That one goes in, 8-4, so Round County extending out their lead here off of the Ford shots, and then there's going to be a steal there by Ford. Ball still on the ground, ends up in the hands of Walker. Gives it to Ford, fires the shot, and no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded there by Lewis, gets it back to Ford for another 3, and that's going to be good. So Ford picks up her first field goal here and gives Round County now a 7-point lead here at 11-4. West Carter having a little trouble trying to break this press. Finally gets it up to Kenny. Kenny gets it over to Nolan, but that's going to be off her fingertips and out of bounds. Jasmine McLeese going to be coming in here for Nichols. So West Carter's backed off the press, well, I won't say they backed it off too much. They moved it to about a half-court press. Gets it over on the side to Ford. Ford kicks it out. Wide open shot there. No good by Utterback. Last touch by West Carter, and it will be Round County ball underneath the basket. 3:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Round County's up by 7, 11-4. Gets it in and had Walker there, but went right through her hands. Ford with the layup puts that one in, and she's going to be sent to the line. And that one's going to go against Kaylee Kenny. That's going to be her second, team's fifth. So West Carter fouls have been increased here in the first quarter over their previous games. Currently has 5 right now and has put Haven Ford at the line to try to get 3 points the old-fashioned way, and she does. She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe here tonight as Rowan County gets almost another steal there underneath the basket. Nichols going to be coming back in this time, and it looks like Wes Carter is going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you right here. So a timeout taken here by the Lady Comets. That'll be their first. They'll have 4 remaining here. And so an interesting first half, taking a look at foul trouble. You got Kaylee Kenny with 2 fouls already. You got Henderson with 1, Brown with 1, and Barker with 1 for Wes Carter's 5 fouls. Rowan County just has 1 foul, and that's on their leading scorer there, Haven Ford. And she's had a great first quarter as well. Started off a little bit slow, but she's got 8 points so far here in this first quarter. So coming out of the timeout, Wes Carter will have the ball. They've been struggling against this Rowan County press as they get it to Henderson. Henderson's going to try to drive down the lane, tries to get it to Nichols, and that was almost a steal, and then Nichols recovered it back, gives it up to Henderson, and they're going to say steps called. So another Wes Carter turnover here. So Ford advances the ball up. Gets it down in the paint, and that's going to be good there by Brindley Walker. That's her 3rd point here tonight. Assist there by Ford. Nolan tries to cross over the timeline. That's going to be tipped there by Ford and out of bounds, so it'll be Wes Carter basketball. Emily Barker's going to be coming back in here for Jasmine McLeese. As Rowan County is showing some pressure here as they get it into Nichols, but she dishes it off to Brown. Brown gets it into Barker, now over to Henderson. Henderson zips around him, but puts the layup up, no good. Rebounded there by Ford of Rowan County. Driving down the paint is Wills. Gets it out to Ford, shot fake there, drives in. Kicks it out to Eastham, and that shot no good. Chandler on the board there for Rowan County, and that's going to be a drive there by Wills, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Millie Henderson, and that's going to be her 2nd, team 6. And as we said, that's going to put Diamond Wills at the line here, shooting 2. It's her first trip here to the charity stripe. First one bounces in for, gets the shooter's touch. Second shot underway, and that one's off the mark and right in the hands there of Henderson of Wes Carter. So Rowan County kind of backing off a little bit of the full court press. Gives Wes Carter a chance to get down in the offense as Barker drives the lane, tries to get it off the glass, no good. Nichols trying to save it, and they're going to say she touched the line, and so that's going to be out of bounds, Rowan County basketball. Jasmine McLeese coming back into the ball game here for Wes Carter, going to be replacing out Nolan. So Wes Carter backing off their full court press as well, but they quickly get it down to Chandler. 3 ball on the way, and that's going to be good. Rowan County extends out the lead 20-4 here with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. And Ford's going to pick up another steal and put that one up and in. And we're going to get a foul here on the inbound as Rowan County going back. Trying to get back into the full court press, and that foul is going to be against Wills. That's going to be her 1st, team 2nd, as Candace Chandler going to be coming into the game now. So I got 2 different Chandlers I'm going to have to worry about here. Or no, actually one Chandler went out. So we've got one Chandler in, and that's Candace. Wes Carter trying to break the press as Henderson's going to turn, pop the shot, and that's going to be good. That's her first points, and Wes Carter now 22-6 trailing Rowan County here with 1:20 left to play. Rowan County drives the baseline. That's Rogers. Loose ball, battle for it, and we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow will go to West Carter. Of course, failed to mention earlier, Rowan County on the green jerseys tonight. West Carter in the home whites. Tries to get the ball moved up, gets it to Nichols, now over to McLeish. She's going to fire the jump shot, no good. Rebound there by Haven, forward of Rowan County. Tries to get it down into Rogers, but goes out of bounds. May have been tipped there by the Lady Comets. And we get a timeout here taken by the scorers table. Like trying to figure out something, but apparently official was able to answer the question appropriately, and so everybody's all straight and ready to go. West Carter quickly gets it down to McLeish. She drives in, puts up the right-hand jumper, no good. Rebounded there by Rogers. Ford's going to fire the three that's off the back of the iron, no good. And we're going to get a foul here, and it's going to go the other way. And this one's going to go against Lauren Eastham. That's going to be her first, team's third there for Rowan County. So West Carter trying to work against the full court press once again, having some trouble. Finally gets it in, past the timeline to Nichols, and that's going to be stolen there by Ford. Ford with a little stutter step. It's going to back it back out here for Rowan County. And it looks like Rowan County is going to be holding for the last second shot as we're down to about 10 seconds. Ford right at the timeline. Drives in off the pick. She stops, pops the shot, and that's going to be up and in there at the horn. So your score here at the end of the first quarter is Rowan County 24, West Carter 6. We'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media and Cool Hits, Cool TV Sports Networks. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at John Hop Brown Court here in Olive Hill, Kentucky at the Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex on the campus of West Carter High School. And that was a huge first quarter there for Rowan County. Ended up scoring 24 points. Haven Ford had half of those. Ended up with 12 in the first quarter. West Carter spread out their 6 points between Kenny, Henderson, and Barker. So Rowan County will have the ball here to start off the second quarter. West Carter backs off into a man-to-man defense. Gets it up to Candace Chandler. Gets it over on the wing, back up toward the top. Shot fake there by Rogers. Tries to drive in, looking for somebody. Ends up losing it up to Holly Brown. So Brown picks up a steal. That's going to be three ball on the way, and that is good there by Henderson. And so West Carter now trails here 24-9 as that's West Carter's first three ball here of the night. Step's going to be called here against Rowan County. So West Carter will get the possession here as Nolan's going to be coming back in here for McLeese. As we said, this is going to be a double header here tonight. In the semifinal rounds, we have West Carter Rowan County in the first game, and then we're going to have Bath County Lewis County here in the second game. Tries to get the ball into Brown. Brown trying to dribble into traffic, gets it out to Nolan. Fires the three, and that's going to be good. So Kinley Nolan picks up the second three here for West Carter, and they're now into double digits. They've cut down the lead here to 13. As Chandler trying to drive it in, gives it up to Rogers, pops, and that one's going to be blocked there by Barker. And they're going to let Barker wide open, and she makes him pay for it. So Emily Barker with a long three. Rogers just step back, and Round County is going to walk here. And so West Carter with the momentum here at the moment, and Coach Stokes going to call a 30-second timeout here. So West Carter with only 6 points here in the first quarter has more than doubled that. They now are up to 14 points here, trailing by 10 here in the second quarter. And so Stokes going to call the timeout and try to calm his team down. As West Carter, of course, we've seen them the other night against Bracken County, put on that 10-0 run right at the very beginning of the game, and now they're pulling out that same magic here in the start of the second. West Carter now will have the ball here on the side. So Brown gets it into Barker. She just popped a three there a second ago. Always have to give it up to the center or the forwards when they shoot a three like that. And we're going to get steps called here against the Lady Comets. So Round County will have the basketball here on the near sideline. West Carter trying a half-court trap, and Round County ends up throwing that one away. Tried to get it over to Chandler, but just a little bit outside of her reach. So Brown takes it in, tries to get it into Henderson. She turns, fires the shot, no good. Nichols with the rebound puts that up and in. It's her first field goal here of the day. Gets the offensive board and the putback. So Round County just about losing it again. Turns, tries to drive it in. Ball's loose on the floor. Everybody hits it down, and it's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow will go toward the Lady Comets. So Round County bringing in 4 players that did not start off the second quarter. They're bringing back in Ford Utterback, Katie Chandler. Trying to see who else they had their starters sit out for just a little bit, but with that lead, couldn't quite blame them there. As we're going to get a foul here. And this is going to be against number 42 of Round County. That's going to be Kelsey Lewis. That's going to be her first, team's 4th. And Ford comes in quickly, almost with a steal. Brown comes up with it. West Carter even numbers, and they're going to have steps called as Nolan couldn't quite get the grip on it and ended up taking a couple steps. 8-point ball game here, 24-16. 5:36 left to go here in the first half. As Stokes was giving his starters mostly a break. As there's a 3-ball on the way, no good there by Chandler. Ford now with the ball. Hands it off to Chandler. She drives in, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Holly Brown. That's going to be her second, team 7th. And so Chandler's going to be at the line here shooting 2. She's 1 for 1 here on the evening. Misses the front end of that one. Second shot underway. That one rims in and out. Rebounded there by Emily Barker of West Carter. Quickly gets the ball down to Nolan, but can't get the handle on it. Picked up there by Beach. Gives it to Ford. Ford drives in, pops the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Emily Barker. That's going to be her second, team's 8th. And so that's going to send Ford to the line here to shoot 2. She's 3 for 3 from the line here today. First shot rims out. As we're going to get number 10 coming in. I do not have a 10 on my roster. I do apologize for that. We'll have to try to see if we can try to figure out who that is. Ford, second shot. That one's going to roll in. That one's going to go off of Rowan County. 9-point ball game here, 25-16. Rowan County here on top with 5:10 left to go here in the first half. Gets it into Nichols. Rowan County still with a strong full court press. And we're going to get steps here again on the side by Wes Carter. So Jasmine Cleese is going to be coming in now here for Kinley Nolan. I think number 10 for Wes Carter is a JV player that just got moved up here real recently. We'll have to get her name and number here at the half. Drives the lane, puts up the shot as Chandler gets that one short, doesn't draw iron, and out of bounds. So it'll be Wes Carter basketball here, but Rowan County still applying on that 1-2-2 full court press. Trap opportunity there, and what they're going to trap once again. And they're going to say stepped on the sideline. It was McLeese, and so it's going to be Rowan County basketball. They have done a great job on that full court press here, having Wes Carter flustered, trying to get the ball to even get a chance in the offensive zone, as Ford's going to drive the lane, puts that one up, makes the shot in. She's going to be fouled and at the line to shoot one. And that one's going to go against number 25, Jasmine McLeese. That's going to be her first, team's 9th. Shot did count, so it's 25-16. Or excuse me, 27-16. As that one's up and in there for Ford. So 28-16 here, back up to a 12-point lead. Nichols picks up her dribble. She's double teamed. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by Coach Kahn. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout here, so we'll stay here right with you. So Rowan County's taken one timeout. This is Wes Carter's second, and they've burned up both of their 30 seconds, so they're going to have three fulls remaining here. So Wes Carter avoiding the turnover. But, of course, with the 4 that was out for Rowan County earlier, that definitely put a little bit of a spin on the game, as Wes Carter put up some big numbers there in that first little bit. But once Stokes brought back in his starters once again, Rowan County's been putting the pressure back in on Wes Carter, extending it back out to a double-digit lead. So Wes Carter will have the ball here on the side. Brown's going to be taking it in. Gives it to Henderson, back to Brown. Just about loses it, picks it back up. Brown crosses over the timeline, looking for somebody. Gets it over to McLeese. McLeese going to drive in, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded there by Beach. Gets it over to Chandler. Chandler, there. Missed the shot. It was a 3, but no good. Ford ends up coming away with the board. Beach was calling for it in the post, but Ford setting up the offense. Chandler's going to drive the lane, puts up the right-handed shot, and no good. Battle for the board there is going to be last touch by Rowan County. So Wes Carter will have the ball. They get it into Nichols. Nichols over to Brown. As Rowan County's going to fall back into their half-court defense, but they try to get the ball up to number 10. They're going to say last touch there by Rowan County. So number 32, Brinley Walker, are going to be coming back into the ball game here for Katie Chandler. 3:39 left to play here in the half. Brown's going to fire a 3 that's off the back of the iron. And Nichols almost had the board there, but couldn't get the grasp on it and ended up going out of bounds. Was Carter putting just a little bit of pressure on, showing a trap, half-court trap. As Rowan County takes the jump shot and no good. Rebounded there by Henderson. Rowan County gets the basketball, and they're going to say stepped on the line and out of bounds. Kinley Nolan coming into the game here for West Carter. 3:19 left to go here in the first half. 28-16, still a 12-point ball game. Throws it in, and that's going to be easily picked off there by Lewis. Lewis tried to get it into the paint to Utterback, but stolen there by Brown. Brown crosses the timeline, double team, takes it over to the far sideline. They're going to say last touch there by Rowan County. 3:06 left to go here. Gets it into Henderson, but loses the handle on it, picks it up, gets it to Brown. They'll get an opportunity here to set up the offense. Brown picks up the dribble, gives it, and that's going to be stolen there by Rowan County's number 24. And they're going to say steps called on that as Beach had it. She's trying to get the shot fake, but momentum took her just a little bit too forward. Gets it into Henderson. Henderson hands it off to Nichols. Nichols double team. That's going to be stolen there by Rowan County. Ford with it. Gets the off-balance shot to fall for, and that's going to be in. 30-16, Rowan County on top here by 14. And that's going to be out of bounds. Possession goes toward Rowan County. 30-16, 2:33 left to play here in the first half. Ford gets it down in toward the corner. Shot off the mark there by Walker. Shot back up, no good. Rebounded there by Nichols. Nichols tries to get it cross court over to Nolan. Henderson fires the three. That's going to be off the mark. Ball's bouncing around. Bodies hitting the floor. Finally picked up there by Rowan County. Three ball on the way. That's off the glass. No good. Rebound by Beach. She puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Kinley Nolan, number 1. That's going to be her first, team's 10th. And so that's going to put Beach at the line here, shooting 2. First one, she gets the bank shot to fall in. Wills coming back into the ballgame here for Rowan County, as Rowan County will be in the double bonus for the remainder here of the half. All 2 minutes of it. Wills, second one off the mark, rebounded there by Henderson. Left-handed layup, no good. And shot there by Nichols, going to result in a foul. And that one's going to go against Olivia Beach. That's going to be her first, team's 5th. So that's going to put Nichols here at the line, shooting 2. This is West Carter's first trip to the free-throw line here today, as they get that one to sink in there. 31-17 your score. Second shot up, off the mark, rebounded there by Ford. Ford, not closely guarded there, gets it over to the wing. Up to the top of the key, over to Ford here on the wing. Trying to look on the inside, gets it to Walker up top. Three ball on the way there by Beach. Almost got the bank three, but rebounded there by Brown. Henderson's going to try to drive the lane against Ford, kicks it out to Nichols. Ball's going to be tipped there by Rowan County. Ford comes up with it. Going to fire the 10-foot jump shot, is up and in. 33-17 as we are under a minute left to go. Nichols gets it over to Henderson. Gets it back up top to Nichols. Goes off the pick. Tries a little bit of a give and go, but just about loses it. And we're going to get a foul here against Rowan County. And that one's going to go against Wills. That's going to be her second, team 6. As they're going to bring Katie Chandler back in as well as Lauren Eastham. So West Carter will have the ball on the far side. I believe Kenny is back in for West Carter, replacing out Nichols, who's kind of favoring that leg heading on back to the bench. Brown's going to fire the 10-foot baseline shot, and no good. Rebounded there by Utterback. Utterback gets it over to Ford. She's content to stay back, try to eat up as much clock as we're about down to 10. Being closely guarded there by West Carter. Fires it over on the side. 3-ball on the way by Chandler, no good. Battle for the board is going to be won there by Henderson, but Ford ends up tying it up. So with under 5 seconds here, Rowan County will get the possession here on the jump ball. As they get it into the post, the shot no good there by Chandler. Brown with the rebound tries to get rid of it, and time expires here. So your score here at the half is Rowan County 33, West Carter 17. So they're going to be heading into the locker room. West Carter improved up by 11 points in that half. Most of it came from the first half of that second quarter. But then once Coach Stokes brought in from Rowan County his starters back in, then they started stretching things out just a little bit. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back here with some halftime stats here on the Manta Sports Media Cool TV Sports Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Return. Refresh.
Refuel.
Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473 773-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at halftime, your score, Rowan County 33, West Carter 17. Taking a look at our streams out there tonight. Good to see Stella Nolan out there watching and cheering on West Carter. Good to see Boyce Lester out there watching. Thank you very much, Brian Gearhart, for those stars. Definitely much appreciated here to help cover cost. Out there as well. Of course, good to see Lorraine Sparks and Felicia Brown out there cheering on Holly, the G-Man, and Holly and Felicia are watching, so good luck to them. And then good to see Jonathan Swab out there as well, watching us out, I'm sure from Ohio here tonight. So thank you very much for tuning in, but definitely very appreciative to Brian Gearhart for sending out those stars. And if you are interested in sending us some stars, you can just click on the little link, or we got a little message that's out there, but you can click on the little stars link there, and then you can purchase the stars from Facebook, and that gets sent in to us, and so that's definitely much appreciated there. So taking a look, we've got several people watching in from YouTube. We've got the chat open there, so if you want to put in where you're watching from, who you're cheering in for, we'll try to get to you here as well. But as we said, we're here at the halftime, and it's Rowan County 33, West Carter 17. Let's take a look at some halftime stats here this evening. Of course, starting off here with Rowan County. Right now from the field, they are shooting 11 of 31. They're 50% from the two-point range, shooting 9 of 12. Overall, their field goal percentage, shooting percentage is 35.5%. From the three-point arc, a little bit chilly here tonight for them, 2 of 13. Right now, Chandler and Ford has the only two three-pointers here, but they're shooting 15.4% from behind the arc. The Lady Vikings took 15 shots from the charity stripe here and ended up getting 9 of those, so they are 9 of 15, shooting 60% from the free-throw line. And then now taking a look at here for West Carter, as far as shooting stats, West Carter is 7 of 20 here on the evening so far in the first half. They are shooting 35%. They are shooting 5 of 16 from the two-point range, and they are shooting 50%, or 2 for 4 from the three-point range. And then from the charity stripe, they've only had one trip there tonight. McKenna Nichols, 1 of 2 for West Carter, shooting 50%. Then if you take a look at rebounds, very, very close on the rebounds. They're identical. They're 19 and 19. Rowan County has 9 offensive rebounds and 10 defensive rebounds, while West Carter has 4 offensive rebounds and 15 defensive rebounds. But the name of the game here is in the turnovers. Rowan County with 9 total turnovers in that first half. West Carter with a huge number there, not the one you like to see, but 20 turnovers here on the night. And so definitely something that I'm sure Coach Kahn wants to try to get her team to take better care of the basketball here in that second half. Taking a look at leading scorers, you've got Haven Ford with 20 points in the first half. She's had one awesome first half. 6 of 7 from the two-point range, 1 of 3 from the three-point range, and she's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. So she leads all scorers here on the floor here tonight. Right behind her for Round County is Katie Chandler with 8 points. 2 of 7 from the 2-point range, 1 of 4 from the 3-point range, and 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. And another scoring here for Round County, you've got Helena Rogers there with 2 points. And you've got Olivia Beach, Brinley Walker, and Diamond Wills, each with 1 point for Round County's total 33 points. Leading scorer here for West Carter is Millie Henderson with 5 points here on the night so far. She's 1 for 4 from the 2-point range and 1 of 2 from the 3-point range for her 5 points, but she's actually tied in with Emily Barker as well, who also has 5 points. She is 1 of 2 from the 2-point range and then 1 of 1 from the 3-point range for her 5 points. Other scoring here for West Carter, Kaylee Kinney has 2 points. She's 1 of 1 from the 2-point range. Kinley Nolan is 1 of 2 from the 2-point range with 2 points as well. And McKenna Nichols has 3 points. She's 1 of 2 from the 2-point range. And then she is 1 of 2 from the free-throw line. As we said, the big name of the game here is turnovers, where Round County has 25 total points off of turnovers over West Carter's 20 turnovers, with West Carter picking up 7 points off of turnovers from Round County's 9 points. Taking a look at second chance points, the advantage goes to Round County, 7-5 in second chance points. And then, of course, bench is pretty quiet for both teams. Round County just has 4 points coming off the bench, while West Carter just has 2. Of course, taking a look here at your scoring by quarter, Round County led after the first quarter 24-6. And then West Carter actually ended outscoring Round County there in the second quarter, 11-9. So West Carter chipping into that lead a little bit. The largest lead was 22-4, an 18-point lead there by Round County in that first quarter. But then there's been a total of 3 lead changes here of the night, no ties. The longest run of the night was that 22-2 run there by Round County. And then West Carter went on a 12-2 run themselves. So both teams back out on the floor getting ready to start off the second half here. And so it looks like West Carter will have possession to start out this second quarter, as it was the last-minute tie up there. Ended up giving West Carter the position, and that's Sydney Cecil that was in there earlier, number 10. Had a little bit of a jersey change there as well, I'm sure, with these new jerseys that the Lady Comets are wearing. Brown's going to be double-teamed up atop the key. She gets it out to Nichols. Nichols struggling, double-team, throws it off the leg there of Walker, and so it'll be West Carter's basketball there in front of the scorer's table. Brown gets it into Barker. He's going to dribble down the lane. Looking for someone. Round County doing a great job on double teaming here tonight, causing turnovers as Kenny tries to keep that one alive. And I think we're going to get a jump ball here, and so possession arrow will favor the Round County Lady Vikings. Of course, it's hard to call them the Lady Vikings. Mostly familiar with the volleyball team, which goes by the name of the Valkyries. So if I ever call them the Valkyries, do apologize. They are listed as the Lady Vikings on the score sheet, as Ford tries a layup there and misses it. Rebounded there by Brown of West Carter. And just about stolen there as Barker's going to drive the lane, puts up the left-handed shot, and that's going to be up and in. So Emily Barker, that's her 7th point here tonight. West Carter. 1-2-2, three-quarter court press, as that's going to be a 3-ball there by Round County. No good there by Utterback. Rebounded by West Carter as Henderson gets it to Kenny. Kenny looking for Brown. Gets it down the corner. Wide open shot there for Nichols. No good. Rebounded there by Ford of Round County. Quickly gets the ball up, but that is going to be just outside of the reach of Chandler. And so that's going to be West Carter basketball. Round County starting into a 2-1-2 full court press, as that's going to go out of bounds as Henderson was trying to hit Brown, but that was actually tipped there by Round County. Get it into Nichols. Nichols gets it to Brown. Brown moving the ball up quickly there to Kenny. Kenny gets it out to Henderson. and loose ball, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Comets here. That's going to go off of Rowan County, as Lewis County and Boyd County starting to make their way to the locker room to get changed, as Nichols tries to get the floater shot, no good, rebounded there by Chandler. Ford tries to drive the lane in, and she is going to be fouled. And that's going to go against Kaylee Kinney. That's going to be her third, team's first here of the half. As they get it into Katie Chandler, she's going to fire the two. Foot was on the line, rebounded there by Brown. Brown tries to get the ball, advanced up to Henderson. Henderson floater shot, no good. Ends up getting her own rebound. Gets it now to Brown. Three ball on the way there by Nichols is good. So Wes Carter scored the only 5 points here in the half and has cut the lead down here 33-21. They have not allowed Rowan County to score just yet until then. And nice look there by Ford to get it into Chandler. For Rowan County's first points here of the second half. That's going to be off the hands of Rowan County, and then once again off the hands once again. It'll be Wes Carter basketball here on the side. Nichols goes off the pick, tries to get it to Kinney on the pick and roll, but there was no roll there. Rowan County picks up the ball, gives it to Chandler. Chandler now to Ford. Ford backs it off. That's to set up the offense here. Rowan County's got one player in the high post, Wes Carter, with a man-to-man defense. One to have a little give and go as Ford's going to drive it in, puts up the right-handed shot, and that's going to be good for Rowan County's fourth point here of the second half, and they lead here 37-21. And there's going to be another turnover there by Wes Carter, as that's going to be up and in for Rowan County's Utterback. And Wes Carter is going to call a timeout here, and that'll be a full timeout. We'll take it right along with them. You were watching the EKC Girls Tournament basketball action here live on the Manta Sports Media and Cool TV Sports Networks.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
So after the Wes Carter timeout, they'll have two remaining here. 39-21. Good to see Debbie Ratliff out there watching as well here on Facebook. It's Rowan County going back to the full court press once again. Wes Carter's had trouble with that most of today, as Henderson tries to hit up Kinney on the fast break, but ended up overshooting her there, so it will be Rowan County basketball here on the inline. Wes Carter looking for a half-court trap. There it is. Ford trying to find somewhere to get through, ends up splitting the defense, kicks the ball out. Three ball on the way there by Chandler, no good. And they're going to say last touch there by Lewis of Rowan County. So it'll be Wes Carter basketball here under the goal. Tries to get the ball moved up quickly there to Henderson. Henderson looking down, gets Nichols. Good ball movement there by the Lady Comets. And that's going to be lost there off of the dribble there by Barker. As Ford going to try to see if she can take it in, but she is going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Holly Brown. That's going to be her third, team second. And so that's going to put Ford here at the line shooting 2. She's 5 of 6 from the line here today. Make that 6 of 7. 19-point lead here by Round County. 3:45 left to go. Ford will have one more shot here. That one's in and out. And we're going to get a jump ball. The possession arrow does point toward Round County. .334 left to go here in the third quarter. Round County tried to get the ball out, but Chandler got tied up there with Barker and cut when zigged when she should have zagged there. Round County's going to bring in some subs, Diamond Wills and Lauren Eastham, as well as Helena Rogers. It's going to be replacing Utterback, Walker, and let's see who else. We got Lewis. Round County 2-1-2 full court pressure here. It's been pretty successful for him here today. Nichols tries to get the ball advanced up, and that one just about stolen and finally is there by Round County. Layup missed there by Wills. Wes Carter going the other way with it. Gets it over to Barker, looking for Henderson in the post. Post fires a hook shot there, and that goes up and in for Henderson's 7th point here of the night. First points here in the second half. 40-23 your score, 17-point lead here by the Lady Vikings. As 3 ball on the way there by Chandler off the side of the rim, rebounded there by Eastham. Ford's going to fire a 3, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Kenny of West Carter. Brown County's going to drop back into their half-court defense. Man-to-man defense. Henderson gets a shot, 3 wide open, and that's going to be good. Nice little move there by Henderson. A little bit of inside-out movement opens her up for the 3, and Wes Carter now trailing here by 14 at 40-26. Ford's going to try to answer back, and that shot misses. So 14-point game here with 2:14 left to go here in the third quarter. Brown County still with the 2-1-2 full court press. That one's going to be tipped there by Wills, and she ends up stealing it. Gets it into Ford in the paint. Double team there. Tipped by Brown. Gets it over to Chandler. Chandler's going to drive baseline. Puts up the right-handed shot, and no good. Rebounded there by Barker, and we're going to get a foul. And that one's going to go against Katie Chandler. That's going to be her first. Team's first here of the half. Definitely a different story as far as fouls go between these two teams, as Wes Carter was just about in the bonus there in the first quarter, but now only 3 total fouls here in the second half so far. Kenny's going to drive the lane, puts up the layup, no good. Rebounded by Ford. Ford puts up the shot and no good, but she is going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Holly Brown, and that's going to be her 4th. Team's 3rd. So Ford's going to be at the line shooting 2 here. First one rims in. That's going to bring in Candace Chandler now in for Rogers. So now you got Katie and Candace Chandler, both in the lineup for Round County. I'll try to keep both of them straight there. Their numbers are 2 and 3. Ford's second shot, up and in. 42-26. 16-point lead here, as that's going to be stolen there by Ford. Left-handed layup's going to go up and in. And I think we had a broken hair management device. I got that put off over toward the bench. And that's going to be stolen there by Ford. And she is going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor. And that one's going to go against number 34. And by my records, that's her fifth. But I think it's actually her fourth. Nichols might have had one of those there, but Brown County puts up the shot there by Katie Chandler. No good. And soft pass, and that's going to be offensive foul there against Wills. She come charging in. So West Carter's going to be bringing in Jasmine McLeese in, replacing out Brown here with 4 fouls. Gets it up to McLeese. McLeese puts the shot up, no good. Partially blocked there by Round County, so it'll be West Carter ball underneath the basket. 44-26, 107 left to go here in the third quarter, as number 23, Cassie Perkins, coming in and checking into the ball game here for the Lady Vikings. Barker will be taking the ball out, gets it into Henderson. Henderson double team, a little inside out movement, and gets the layup. 44-28, under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Brown County gets it down in the paint, a little inside out action. 3-ball on the way, and that's going to be good. 3-ball there by Candace Chandler. As Brown County going back into the press once again. Double team there by Round County. Gets it up to Henderson. Henderson drives in. Ball's just about stripped. Puts up a left-handed hook shot, and that's going to be up and in. That's Henderson's 9th point here in the second half. She's got 14 here on the day as Ford weaves her way in for the bucket, and that's going to be stolen there by Chandler. Gets it forward. 3-ball on the way is good. And that's it for the third quarter. Round County extends out the lead there to 22 at the horn. So your score here, Round County 52, West Carter 30. We'll be back here after a word from our sponsors here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. So 8 minutes aside, who's going to be heading into the championship game here of the EKC girls basketball tournament. Round County on top here by 22, 52-30. And it looks like West Carter will have the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Of course, the winner here tonight will be taking on the winner of Bath County and Lewis County. Of course, it'll be the boys' turn tomorrow night as we're going to be having some more tournament action. And then your championship games are going to be played on the same night on Thursday night. As a nice little movement there, try to get it into Kenny. Shot hits underneath the goal. Kenny double team there on the side. Finally gets it out to Henderson. Henderson's going to drive the lane, kicks it out to Nichols. And Nichols trying to drive in is going to get fouled there by number 44, Lauren Eastham. That's going to be her second, team's third. So Nichols gets the inbounds. Tries to get it to Kenny on the cut, but that's going to be swiped right out of the air there by Ford. Ford gets the ball moved over on the wing. 3 ball on the way. No good there by Candace Chandler. And they're going to say last touch there by Round County, and so it will be West Carter basketball. Henderson going to drive the lane, puts up the right-hander floater, no good. Battle for the board, that's going to be won there by Eastham, gives it up to Ford. Ford kicks it out here for the 3 ball there, no good there by Katie Chandler. Rebounded by Barker. Ends up losing it there to Ford. Ford's got a wide open lane, but Kenny comes in and ends up going to cause the foul. And that will go against Kaylee Kenny. That's her 4th, team's 5th. That's going to put Ford at the line here, shooting 2. First one up and in. Kelby Ford coming in now, replacing out Eastham. (53-30). Second half of the 2 shots is going to be in there for Ford. 54-30, 24-point lead here. Barker turns around, trying to look somebody to go to, and we're going to get a foul here. And that one's going to go against Katie Chandler, and that's going to be her second, team's 4th. Round County's going to back off into the half-court defense. Double teams McLeese, and that's going to be stolen there by Candace Chandler. Tries to get the ball moved up to Ford. Nichols, turnaround jump shot, no good. McLeese trying to save it. And I think we're going to get a foul here. That one's going to go against Cassie Perkins. That's going to be her first, team's 5th. Gets it out to Henderson. She's going to fire the 3, and that's good. That's Millie Henderson's 3rd 3 here of the night. West Carter cuts it down to a 21-point lead. Ford weaves in aisle traffic, gets it over on the side. The number 23, and that's good for Perkins. Her first bucket here of the night is a 3-pointer from the corner. Henderson picks up the ball. West Carter fans wanting a foul. She's trying to go coast to coast, but ends up getting fouled. And I believe they called that one against Ford. It's going to be her second, team 6. So West Carter will be in the bonus here on the next foul. Barker gets it into Kenny. Kenny can't grab the hold of it, but regains possession. Kicks it out to McLeese. McLeese fires the 3, and that's good. And Jasmine McLeese's first points of the game is a 3-pointer. Gets it quickly down in the corner, gets it up to Ford. That's Kelby Ford, now gets it to Haven. Back to Kelby, dribbles in traffic, tried to kick it out to Chandler, but ended up stolen there by Wes Carter. McLeese just about loses the handle, and Kelby Ford gets that one. Layup's going to be up and in there for Round County's Perkins. West Carter breaks the press, gets it up to Kenny, tries to go for the layup, no good. Rebounded there by Haven Ford. Gets it over to Kelby Ford. Got a little high weave as they get it up to Haven. Now Kelby fires the bank shot, no good. Rebounded there by Candace Chandler, no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. So Round County bringing in a couple more subs. Olivia Beach back into the ball game, and we're going to be seeing Samantha Pico in for Round County as well, as they're going to pull out Haven Ford and Candace Chandler. The Round County basketball after the jump ball. Three ball on the way there, and that is good there by Katie Chandler. It's her second three here of the day. Extends out the lead here, 62-36. As that's going to be last touch West Carter. As they're going to be bringing in Rogers now back into the ball game here for Round County, as she's going to be replacing out Katie Chandler. So about 4 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass tip there. Ford dribbles it around, hands it off there to Perkins. Now Beach drives the lane, puts up the right-handed shot, and that's going to be up and in. It's 3 points on the night here for her, and Round County is going to back off the full court press. As that one's going to be stolen there by Round County. And steps are going to be called there by Beach. Going to be bringing in Brindley Walker, and West Carter's going to be bringing in their second platoon, as it's going to be Cooley, Stamper, and looks like Danica Barker. A couple different numbers here with the new jerseys. Gets it up top here to Stamper. Stamper drives in, gets it over to Barker. Barker's going to fire the two-point shot. That one's off the mark. Rebounded there by Holly Adams. Shot off the side of the backboard. Gets it up here to Kelby Ford. Dishes it off, puts that shot up and in there for Round County. And that was Pico. With her first points here of the game. J.C. Cooley gets it off to Danica Barker. Gets it over to Cooley. Dribbles. Pass tip there. Ball's still loose. And I think we're going to get another jump ball here. Possession arrow points toward West Carter. West Carter stacking four up on the line there, but Round County gets the rebound, and Ford tries to get the ball advanced up to Beach, and that's going to be out of bounds. Possession goes here toward the Lady Comets. 2:29 left here, 30-point game here for Round County, 66-36. So Round County has pretty much punched their ticket into Thursday night's championship game. Gets it to Cooley, and going to get fouled from behind. And that's going to be Samantha Pico's first foul. Team seventh, and so that's going to put Cooley at 1-1. So Kinley Nolan coming back in, as well as Sydney Cecil. So Cooley be shooting the 1-1. Shot off the back, but we get a whistle here. And so there's a lane violation against Rowan County, so Cooley will get another shot here. Still the front end of a 1-1. That time she gets that one to fall for her first point. She'll get one more shot here. (66-37). Cooley's second shot, up and in. West Carter backs off the full court pressure themselves. Kelby Ford running the point here for Rowan County. Hands the ball off. Floater shot is going to be up and in there for Beach. Three ball on the way, no good there by Nolan. Rebounded there by Ford. 1:45 left to play. Three ball there by Rowan County is going to be up and in by Perkins. It's her second three coming off the bench for Rowan County. Stamper gets it on the side there to Nolan. Nolan drives the lane, puts up the right-hander floater, no good. Rebounded there by Ford. And we're going to get a foul here against Nolan. That's going to be her second, team 6. 1:10 left to play. Rowan County will be playing in Thursday's championship game as there's a three-pointer, no good by Perkins. Rebounded there by Beach. I'm going to give it to Perkins once again. Fires another three, and that one falls in. It's her third three off the bench here tonight. And she extends out the lead to 74-38. And that's going to be stolen there by Ford. Ford puts up the layup. That's going to be good for her first points here of the night. Cooley's going to be running the point here for West Carter. 30 seconds left to go. And that's going to go off of Nolan. Possession will go toward Rowan County. Of course, running clock here. And that's going to be it. So Rowan County advances to Thursday night's championship game at 6 o'clock, and they're going to be taking on the winner of Bath County and Lewis County. Your final score here, Rowan County 76, West Carter 38. We'll come back here after a brief break and with some final stats, and then we'll be getting ready for game number 2 here tonight at West Carter's John Hopp Brown Court. We'll be back here on the Mantis Sports Media Cool Hits, Cool TV Sports Network.
Return. Refresh.
Refuel.
Happy holidays from Clark's Pump and Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And back here at West Carter, and we're going to go through some final stats here pretty quick because we'll have to shut down here real quick and switch over toward our other stream here. But taking a look, leading scorer here tonight for Rowan County was Haven Ford. She had 34 points on the night. She ended up with 9 of 11 from the 2-point range, 2 of 6 from the 3-point range, and she was 10 of 12 from the charity stripe. And Rowan County also had Katie Chandler in double digits here tonight, had 13 points, 3 of 11 from the 2-point range, 2 of 8 from the 3-point range, and 1 of 3 from the free-throw line. And then the other Lady Viking in double digits here tonight was Cassie Perkins, number 23, had 11 points on the night, 1 of 1 from the 2-point range, and 3 of 4 from the 3-point range. Other scoring here for Rowan County had Olivia Beach here with 5, Candace Chandler with 3, Samantha Pico with 2, Destiny Utterback with 2, Diamond Wills with 1, Brinley Walker with 1, Kelby Ford with 2, and Helena Rogers with 2 as well. Leading scorer for West Carter was Millie Henderson, had 17 points on the night, 4 of 9 from the 2-point range, 3 of 4 from the 3-point range. Other scoring for West Carter, you had Emily Barker with 7 points here tonight, Jasmine McLeese with 3 points, McKenna Nichols with 5 points, J.C. Cooley with 2 points, Kenley Nolan with 2 points, and Kaylee Kinney with 2 points as well. So final shooting percentages for Rowan County, they ended up shooting 43.5%, 27 of 62 from the field. They were 8 of 26 from the 3-point line for 30.8%, and they were 66.7% or 14 of 21 from the free-throw line. For West Carter, they shot 15 of 42 from the field today for 35%. From the 3-point range, shooting not too bad, 5 of 9 for 55.6%, and they were 3 of 4 from the charity stripe for 75%. And as we said, finish off with some scoring here. Rowan County led 24-6 after the first quarter. West Carter got back a little bit closer there, outscoring Rowan County in the second quarter 11-9, and then Rowan County outscored West Carter there in the third 19-13, and then Rowan County closed the door there in the fourth and outscored West Carter 24-8. So that's going to finish us off here from West Carter for game number 1. Now, like I said, we're going to go off the air temporarily that way so we can set up for the second game here between the Lions and the Cats. So it's going to be a cat fight out here tonight at West Carter. So for Jeff the Manta Serwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will be back here momentarily for the Lewis County, Bath County semifinal game here in the EKC tournament. Good night and God bless you all. If you don't join us back again, we will see you next time here on the Manta Sports Media Network.